We are officially less than 3 weeks away from Red Dead Redemption 2, and we're going to take a look at this in a moment. But first, for all of you interested, here are the languages that will be supported on Red Dead Redemption 2 currently. Hopefully they'll add more, because there's a lot more languages than these in the world. English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, Latin American Spanish, Chinese, simplified Chinese, traditional, Korean, Polish, Russian, and then for some reason they have Japan separated to English and Japanese. I don't know why. By the way, this is from the Rockstar Social Club. Shout out to Red Dead Base for posting this on Twitter. So there you go. That's the list of languages that will be supported in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I think that's just for subtitles. I don't think Rockstar hired actors from all these different countries and different languages for like a French version of Arthur Morgan or a German version of John Marston or a Korean version of Dutch. I think that they're still going to speak English, but I think the subtitles will be able to be translated to these various languages. And like I said, it's unfortunate that there isn't more on the list, but maybe, just maybe, Rockstar will add more down the road. All right, let us go over this Red Dead Redemption 2 extended previews from the Rockstar Newswire. By the way, this article linked below in the description section. It's going over previews from IGN, Game Informer, Telegraph, and more. On the heels of September's hands-on previews featured in the Newswire, select outlets worldwide had the chance to experience a deeper dive into the world of Red Dead Redemption 2 this past week. Read on for a glimpse into what they saw and hit the individual links for their full previews. Now, bear in mind, some of these previews have some spoilers in it early on in the game. Just warning you in advance, if you decide to click on any of these links, there's a little bit of spoiling going on at Game Informer and other sites as well. Just wanted you to know that in advance so you have an idea what you may be getting yourself into. First off, with Game Informer, Rockstar has done a particularly great job in replicating the outdoors. No small detail considering how much time you spend there. Forests get appropriately dense and wildlife is abundant with more than 200 types of birds, beasts, and fish. And while the game features a score that has more than 100 different pieces of music, the sounds of the nature are a big component of the audio landscape. At several times during the demo, I was certain that the persistent fly was near my head, but it was just part of the game. Rockstar has pioneered the open world genre for decades, and with Red Dead Redemption 2, they've outdone themselves. That is a quote from Game Informer. Once again, the article is clicked there. So click on the link below in the description section, and then you can go check out these articles for yourself. But like I said, spoilers are ahead for you if you choose to take that path. Next, the Telegraph. The horses in Red Dead Redemption 2 are an absolute key cog in its extraordinary workings. They look phenomenal for a start, with detailed muscles and manes cutting a believable equine figure. But it is in how they move that impresses the most, their hooves connecting with the ground, reacting to different terrain, be it snow, mud, or solid paths. So, as we've mentioned time and time again, horses are going to be very important in Red Dead Redemption 2. You're going to be able to bond with your horse, build up abilities with your horse, and you better take care of your horse, because if you don't, when they die, it's not going to respawn. You will have stables where you can have more than one horse waiting for you, but at the same time, be sure and take good care of your horse. And you'll be able to customize your horse at the various stables to some degree. The next quote comes from IGN. The graphics themselves are beautiful. Little touches abound, like the snow sticking to Arthur's jacket before slowly melting, or blood from enemies rubbing off onto your avatar's body if you carry their corpses around. It also is the same for animals that you've killed before you put them on the back of your horse. And if those details don't floor you, the lighting and animation surely will. Moving on down to GameSpot. From all that we've seen of Red Dead Redemption 2 thus far, it's evident Rockstar Games has crafted a detailed and reactive world to explore in its much anticipated Western sequel. Well, technically it's a prequel, but I digress. Not only will the non-playable characters you encounter snitch on your crimes if they see you engaging in some shady activities, you'll be able to interact with strangers you come across in various other ways, which could have some unexpected consequences. So yeah, there'll be a little bit of RPG going on. You'll be able to be friendly, greeting NPCs, or even antagonizing NPCs. In other words, you're going to have the opportunity to either make Arthur Morgan a white hat or a black hat, or maybe a gray hat, like somewhere in the middle, depending on how you choose to play as Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2. This quote comes from Game Reactor. It's abundantly clear that Rockstar has achieved something remarkable, true immersion, to make the player belong in a certain space, to make the illusion of an additional reality so convincing that you find yourself missing the characters when you aren't playing. Isn't that an addiction? That your own movements start to feel alien and Arthur's normal. Yes, I am very much looking forward to streaming this game when it launches, like at midnight. Like probably shortly after midnight, October 26th, which is what I'll be streaming for the next days, leading all the way to Halloween in November, most likely. So there you go, the various articles from Game Reactor, along with GameSpot, IGN, The Telegraph, Game Informer, all of them below here in this article. You can find it in the article. Click on the article, link below in the description section. Before we go, regarding my Red Dead Redemption 2 live stream, I did do a poll on Twitter and community tab asking you all which console was I going to stream on. Now, I'm planning on going back and restreaming on the opposing console. I'm not trying to start a console war. I have both an Xbox One X and a PlayStation 4 Pro now, but I wanted to leave it to you, my awesome viewers, subscribers, and fans, as to which console is the winner. So let's first off go over to Twitter and see who won the day on Twitter. It was Xbox One by 10%, 44 votes. Okay, so right now Xbox One X is in the lead. If we go over to the YouTube community tab, I think we're going to see a slightly different story. Just a little different. 266 votes. PlayStation 4 Pro won by a landslide, 69% to 31%. So looks like if you, I guess, average out those two polls, I guess you could say that PlayStation 4 Pro has won. I'm not saying PlayStation 4 Pro is better than Xbox One X. I like and hate them both equally. I do like the Xbox One controller better, but the people of the GeauxBurns Nation have spoken. Therefore, we will be streaming Red Dead Redemption 2, first and foremost, on the PlayStation 4 Pro. And if there's time leading up to Red Dead Online, I may just get in the mood to go back and restream on Xbox One X. But what we're going to do the first time around is I'm just going to play naturally how I feel like Arthur would be. Maybe not entirely a white hat or black hat, maybe more of a gray hat, maybe more white hattish. But when I restream it, whether it's like right after I finish the main story for Red Dead Redemption 2 on PlayStation 4 Pro or sometime later, when I go back to restream Red Dead Redemption 2 the second time around on Xbox One X, I think we're going to go total black hat. Speaking of consoles, feel free and let me know, which console will you be playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on? Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, PlayStation 4, or PlayStation 4 Pro? Feel free and let me know below in the comments section.